Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so for today's video, I'm going to do something I haven't done for a little bit at this point. I'm going to play through an Extreme Z battle. I got the level 999. It's this Dragon Ball FIGHTERZ edition. It wasn't very recent that I did this. I actually did this, I think like towards the end of 2023. We'll be able to see that from the previous clear, but anyway, let's look at the battle info first. So, effective category when attacking and defending is crossover, and the only typing that you're not going to be able to do much damage with is STR, Super and Extreme, which is a little weird to me because you fight through most of it against STR, Android 21. And I mean, the type that's weak against that is physical, so I don't know, I found that weird that they restrict STR whenever it's like neither the typing for 16 or 17, but whatever. So this was the previous clear I did. Yeah, I think I did this towards the end of 2023. There's not really a way for me to tell when I did it, but whatever. But yeah, I had to use a couple of defensive characters here rather than like attacking, because as we see here, I brought this SS3 Xeno Goku. Really just brought him here because he has guard and damage reduction, so he was at least able to help defend for me. And as well as this Gohan having 50% damage reduction, being type neutral there. But as for like the team I recommend now with like characters that's released since then, I'd recommend something like this. Let's try to see if I can find a friend Vegito. Yeah, I've been struggling trying to find a friend Vegito for this video just to prep up for it, but thankfully we found at least one of them. So I think this is probably going to work out best. There are a couple different options. Let's just filter through, so let's do everything except STR. Let's do by crossover. Okay, so let me just clear off one of the characters unless we could see them clearer. So I was thinking like maybe Pan could do some stuff. I mean, she's got some high crit chance, yeah, 70% crits, 70% dodge. She's got support, but I mean she usually just does only like one super attack, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess it can help, but I chose not to, but if y'all really would want to, then I think she could work. Let's see, who else? So, oh yeah, I was thinking about possibly, like, bringing Fu, but I tried bringing him in here. Yeah, him right here. Like, I don't know if it's just because I only have him at 55% or something, but, like, hold on a second. Yeah, he did his very first super attack, only hit like a 3.8 million super. He did super, normal, and that was it. So, I don't know, like after that I'm just sickened. But at least personally I feel like what I have here is going to work out best. So I'm going to just break it down real quick with it. So SS4 Vegito here, the AGL variation, he's pretty strong for this defensively and offensively because he's got a lot of damage reduction, and he's got a lot of crits. It does pretty high attack stats. He would be technically better paired up with the physical SS4 Vegito, but problem with him is that he's physical and we're fighting against an STR boss, so this guy can kind of struggle defensively. But yeah, I'm okay without that. So next up is Meki Cabra. I mean, he, like, anytime I've used this guy, I've been fairly impressed. He hits very high attack stats, depending on the orbs you get, of course, but yeah, I really like this guy. He doesn't really have restrictions in terms of like the team or your rotation and that type of stuff. It's just he wants orbs, which is fine because yeah, he rainbow orb changes, so he's kind of helping himself out there. So yeah, we have this guy. I mean, he's just a typical sturdy type of character. He has an additional super. He has a high chance to crit. He gets a good bit of defense stats. He's type advantage, so there's that. This guy Trunks, what's funny is that I actually had I was trying to test the waters for this video just to prep up for it, and he only did one super attack for me and took some damage from normals afterwards, so be careful of that. Make sure you actually get some supers, but if he actually gets the supers off, he does do a lot of damage, because yeah, he launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have a high chance of becoming a super. And yeah, he gets himself a lot of attack for per Dragon Ball Heroes or Time Travelers ally on the team. So, and then what's funny about this SS3 Gotenks, after his EZA, he launches 2 guaranteed additional super attacks when there's another crossover ally attacking the same turn, or when the target enemy is in a stunned or sealed status. Obviously we have that first condition with the crossover. The thing that's funny about him is that I only have him at 55%, while the SS3 Gohanks, let me try to see if I can find them. SS3 Gohanks, these ints, I'm gonna just filter by int here. Yeah, here we are. So yeah, this guy, I have him rainbowed, but then the Gotenks right here, I have him at 55%. I don't know, but I try to give him as much additional skill orbs as I could right here. So yeah, he's gonna have 3 procs at it, and his attack stats aren't very high for me, but maybe for someone who has dupes in him, then he'll work out a lot better. Yeah, I think he's alright. Gets pretty decent stats. Yeah. So, yeah, now we have this golden metal cooler. I think with him, it's been a while since I've used him, but he has quite a bit of damage reduction. Yeah, up to 40% per crossover ally on the team. Because there's a lot of attack and key with that. Yeah, he gets a lot of stats, huh? Oh, he has even more damage reduction up there. And he has an additional super chance. So I think he's gonna be just fine. He have a full additional because that's the old me. But whatever. I feel like this will work out just fine. So, that's enough talking about it. Let's head in and just see what we're looking at here. Alright, let's see if we have an intro, turn 1. Okay, I'm not sure if y'all noticed, but that really long pause with the black screen, like, I just recently reset the app before I ran into this. So, whenever you reset the app and then hop into an EZA stage, like, it can take a very long time to load for some reason. But it doesn't really bother me a lot, I just find it funny, really. So, I find that SS4 Vegito can handle slot 1 pretty well. I mean, he takes a super, he takes even less than, like, 200k on a super. So, he's gonna be fine there. In terms of links, let's go ahead and do this. So, let's do that. Wait, hold on a second. So, in terms of orbs, he does prefer to get AGL, like 2 or more AGL key spheres for like the full buff of it, but in terms of buff his attack, SCR physical, so we can get the physical orbs. Yeah, it's gonna be fine there. Let's try to see 7. Actually, yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go for this. Get 8 orbs and AGL, why not? Mickey Cobra's gonna be hitting pretty hard there. So, yeah, that normal just takes a little bit, but I mean, for being at level 999, tanking slot 1 like that, I think that's perfectly acceptable. Alright, so 6.6 here. Also, Vegito didn't give us an additional super, but whatever, that's fine. At least we're getting it from Golden Metal Kula. Oh great, that reminded me. Cooler in this game used to be called Kura for some reason, I don't know why. There's Monkey Cabra at 9 million. Pretty good there. He stacks attack, so 9.9 million. There we go. Another one? Okay, normal. That's fine. But yeah, we're already getting this this down in terms of HP. I do want to try to show. Let's see. Yeah, I want to show SS3 Gotenks and what he's doing there. His attack stats aren't super high, but I think they're acceptable enough. It's still higher than Fu, who I tried to bring, and hitting very low there. I don't think that Fu's all too great in terms of damage right away, so not too great for EZAs. Alright, there's a super right away, and you'll be able to see that, like, in terms of damage, yeah, not even 200k, so perfectly fine. Dragon Ball Heroes team doesn't have a lot of HP because there's a bunch of TURs that like have banner unit level stats, but you can handle that just fine. Alright, so Gotenks here hitting 4.6, which isn't very high, but he does do 2 guaranteed additional supers, so it does kind of, you know, help out. He's building up stats. There we go, 5.5 million, and then 6.6. Yeah. And then him potential additional. Nope, he doesn't get it, but that makes sense. It's my 55% copy. Alright. And there we go, Trunks gave us another super, that's good. See how many you can give us. See if you can actually finish them off right here. 10 million. I think you got a lot of crit chance, don't you? Come on. Yeah, there you go. Alright. So, there's that. That wasn't all too bad. I mean, if you have the Dragon Ball Heroes team, then that's not bad at all. I mean, if you don't have the Dragon Ball Heroes team, then, might be a bit tough. I mean, just to look through it again. Let's just go for crossover. Bardock, I don't know about that. I mean, excluding the Dragon Ball Heroes characters, there's not even a heck of a lot there to begin with. Crossover without heroes is pretty small. Yeah, I'm looking through and like all there really is that's standing out to me in terms of stronger characters is Dragon Ball Heroes. Shame we couldn't really use this guy because I know he's like, you know, he's decent offensively and defensively, but for whatever reason they restrict the SCR typing. And plus he has an intro, so that'd been cool to see, but whatever. So, yeah, anyway. Next up we're just going to look at the stats for that specific, like, 999 level. So, let's go over here. I just want to show this on screen because for some people that might be curious about it. If you go to an EZA, and like all this stuff, like the number, blah blah blah. If there's actually a button right here, this stats right here, press this and it'll actually show like the stats of each individual level. Just waiting for the assets to load because it's loading like the icons for all the different levels right there. There we go. So now, yeah, since you fight Android 16 like the first 15 levels, but after that it's switch over to 21 for the rest of it. So we could over here and just scroll all the way down to 999, and here's what we're dealing with. So this is HP, this is attack, and this is defense. I'm not really able to see what the super attack damage is in particular, but so HP 63 million HP. That's not too bad. 639k on normal attacks, and then 1.9 defense. 1.9 million defense. So in terms of comparing to other EZAs, I think this is actually a little bit easier than most are. So not by a heck of a lot, but yeah, I mean, especially recent EZAs, like they have a STR Kid Buu, physical SS2 Goku. Their HP, even right off the bat, is like extremely high. So, but yeah, there's that. I mean, that one doesn't really seem all too hard. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. 10th anniversary is quickly approaching. It's only 2 days away at this point, so hope you enjoyed this short video. Gonna be making another one tomorrow. Not quite sure what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, but if they don't release something, then I got some other ideas. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed this one. Be sure to check the Baba Shop. Have an amazing, lovely day, and peace out. See y'all next time.